This is important enough lesson that I'm starting it without a script. I'm gonna show you three views of the model. A sectional view, I have the windows tiled right now. A schedule view and a 3D view. And I have said before that everything, including schedule views of a model, are sectional views of the model. So let's see if we can follow along. We've already created a section view of this building, and it's called section 1. In addition to that view, I created a wall schedule, and I'll discuss creating schedules in a different lesson, but basically count, family, and the base constraint are the fields that I've chosen, and the base constraint allows me to sort the walls by level. Right? If you can intuitively grasp that. That allows me to select any set of walls in my schedule and highlight them by virtue of doing that. Let's see if we can see. Let's tile these views. And I'm displaying a section view of the model. I'm selecting walls on level 1 that are demising walls by selecting that field. And notice that everything within level 1 in this sectional view is highlighted. So that allows me to apply wholesale changes to those walls. If I activate this sectional view, the properties palette is now showing me the properties of those walls. So that if I wanted to attach all those walls to the base, I could, because they're actively selected, I could click on Attach Top Base, select Base, zoom in here, select this floor, and that will effectively create a relationship between the floor and those demising walls. Similarly, I could select the same walls on level 1. Go to the section view. You may wonder why I have this 3D view here. I'll show you in a second. Go to the section view and say Attach Top Base. In this case, I'm going to attach the top, zoom in, and select this second floor. So now both the tops of those walls are attached to the underside of the floor on level 2, and the base of the walls are attached to the floor on level 1. 3D view. Very powerful aspect of creating a central model is to take a 3D view and draw a section box around it. We do that very simply by going to View Extents in the Properties palette. We first want to make sure we deselect the views. So here I am, 3D View, Properties Palette, View Extents. Click on Section Box. Okay, and that creates a box in this view around all of creation, all of our model. If I go to my view cube and right click on it, I can actually orient my section box to a section view. This is a very powerful feature of Revit. That means that if I say orient my section box to my section 1 view, watch what it does. It creates a 3D box around the model there. Let me change this to existing phase so that we're not confused. We'll fit out. Right? So not only is that oriented to my section view, but I can actually take this view and rotate it in 3D. Let's turn off shadows for a second here. So that here, if I choose to select, say, all my shaft walls on level 1, in our schedule, they're displayed in this 3D model. There'll be more of this later, but this is worth, it's important enough that you should try to replicate it. Thanks. Both construction docs and digital documents.